When God tells me to do something, I actually do it. And God has put in my heart to share with you one of my biggest testimonies. And I actually never felt prepared or ready to share it. But when God tells me to do something, I know it's for a bigger purpose, even though I'm not ready for it. And it's not one of those testimonies where you're gonna be like, oh, this is why somebody believes in God. No, it's a testimony of doubt. And let me tell you, 8 months ago, I asked myself some questions. And one of these questions was, why do I keep on living? Why shouldn't just everything stop today? And at this time in my life, I already knew Jesus. I started to grow my relationship with God, and I still asked myself these questions. Because everything that could go wrong in a person's life actually went wrong in my life. Money-wise, career-wise, health-wise, all my relationships broke off. I didn't have a home. Like, everything that could go wrong actually went wrong. And I remember getting in my car, I started to drive, and something in me told me to park my car and to start walking around in the city, and I did. And I saw this big church from afar, a beautiful old church, and I told myself I'm gonna walk up there, get into this church, and just sit in silence. And I got up to this church, and on the most hopeless day, the most hopeless situation happened. In front of the church, there was a big sign telling me the church is closed. And I had two options. I could have walked away, or I could have still tried to open the door. And the sign didn't hold me back. I still kept on trying, and I tried to open the door, and it opened. As I got in, it was dark, it was empty, but I started to walk towards that altar. I started to get on my knees, started to cry, started to pray, and I asked God the same questions that I asked myself. Why do I keep on going? And I didn't hear God talking to me. But when I opened my eyes, the cross in front of me on the altar started to glow. And no, there was no sunshine coming through the window, no light from the back or somewhere else, but the cross started to glow. And that was God telling me, I am here, I am for you, and I promise you it will get better. Don't you give up. I started to walk out of this church, and here I am 8 months later. And 8 months ago, God promised me something that is not fully fulfilled yet. But I have a home now, and I'm so grateful for that. But some situations from back then even actually got worse. It didn't get much better. But here I am, still sharing the good news, still putting my trust in God, and still having faith. Because when God promises something, it's not fulfilled in one day. The prophecies of Jesus were not fulfilled in one day. No, years later, let me tell you that. 100 of years later. And this is how God works. But living by faith doesn't mean that you won't doubt. It doesn't mean that it will be easy. No. Living by faith actually means believing that something is gonna happen even though you don't see it yet. Believing in something that you don't see yet, but you know it's gonna be fulfilled. Because let me tell you, when God promises you something, it's gonna get fulfilled when the time is right. And only God knows when the time is right. So I need you to have faith. I don't know what you're going through right now, or how your situation looks like, but I need you to have faith and to keep on going, because the same power that's God, the same power lives in you. And when the Spirit of God lives in you, any other power that tries to come against you will be crushed, because God is the highest power of all the powers. Let me tell you, He's the King of all the kings. Everything that tries to come against you will be crushed, because nothing is as strong as God. And when God is for you and when God is with you, nothing can come against you. And when God promises you something, it will be fulfilled. And I need you to have faith, I need you to be patient, and I need you to keep on going.